Welcome back to 5 Minute Tagalog a Day, and you are on your way. Today we're going to discuss kumusta, kumusta ka, or kumusta ka na. I normally start with the vowels A, E, I, O, U. They're pronounced as A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so let's start with kumusta. Kumusta came from Spanish phrase como está, which means how are you. If you take this literally, como means how, está means is. Okay? But como está is a complete thought, meaning how are you. In fact, most of the Hispanic people that I'm introduced to, they just say como está, I just say como está. Okay? But the complete, well, I shouldn't say complete because it's already complete. But if you want to take it literally in Spanish, you may want to say como está usted. But I cannot discuss much about Spanish because I don't know, or I know very little of their culture. So if you know what is proper, if you speak Spanish, then, or your first tongue is Spanish, then please let us know what is the proper phrase. In fact, also another Spanish culture that I know, or Hispanic culture that I know, is that when I'm introduced to them, como está, then they also say mucho gusto. And one time I was introduced to a girl, or the first time I heard that, I was introduced to a girl, and she said mucho gusto, and I thought she liked me, but I didn't know that that's how they greet. So from that, you could tell that a language is more cultural than literal. Okay, so you could grab a book and learn how to learn the language, but you may be learning the right words, but you're not applying it properly. Okay, or applying them, I should say, applying them properly. So that's why I created this video, so we could discuss the proper cultural way of using these phrases. Okay? So, when you're doing in Filipino, in Tagalog, or in Filipino culture, when you're doing a meet and greet, you just say kumusta. You don't say kumusta ka. Okay? Kumusta. Now, ka means you. So, literally, it's more complete. But when we say kumusta ka, it's for somebody we haven't seen in a while. Okay, maybe we haven't seen the person in 2 weeks, maybe up to a month or so. It depends on your relationship with the person, but normally you would say kumusta ka. Or out of concern, if a person is sick, or if the person is lonely, you call them, or you call that person, you say kumusta ka. Okay? Now, these situations that I discussed to you could also be applied to kumusta ka. Kumusta ka na. Okay? Na means now or already. However, there are situations that would separate it. Like if somebody you have not seen in a year or more, normally you would say kumusta ka na. Now, saying kumusta ka is not wrong, but you would sound more like a native speaker if you say kumusta ka na. Okay? So I would also go probably even 6 months, depends on maybe how long have you hung out with this person, if you normally see this person all the time and then suddenly disappeared and you haven't seen him in six months, then you would say kumusta ka na. Okay? So I will leave it at that. I would like you to absorb these concepts, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.